You're listening to Rocket Night.
Are you ready? Hey, tonight I'm gonna take you on a little trip. We're going down south by the mighty Mississippi. I'm gonna take you to a place where lights never dim. Bring your mother, your brother, and your best friend. I'm gonna show you where they dance out in the street. They'll tell you all about your body heat. I'm not gonna talk about it, just gonna do it. Get on down if you feel good. Now, get on down.
David Lucas with Rocket Night Magazine. I'm here with Miss Meka Nism. Hi, Meka. Good to see you again.
Hey, such a pleasure, David. You totally rock.
So tell us a little bit about who you are. Who is Miss Meka Nism?
Well, I am a musician that mostly is known for my rock and metal. Also known because I had a J-pop American rock band called Origami Girls in Japan. I'm a shamanic practitioner and spiritual life coach, and tarot card reader and Reiki master. So I do a lot of the spiritual types things and integrate that into the music. And I'm a performer, so I do rock operas, theatrical performances, performance art appearances, different places with different cool performers. So I am a Jane of all trades, but in the performance realm.
And always busy and never a dull moment.
Truly.
So you, from what I understand, you moved to Japan?
I did.
For a little while?
I did, for a few years. So I had an inspiration, as everything happens, that I wanted to explore the realm of music. And of course I wanted to have a tribal rock orchestra, or, just explore, because, the world is a beautiful place. And I kept envisioning in my head Japan. Got a job teaching English. Thank you, Mom, for having me get my bachelor's degree. Got a job teaching English in Kyoto, Japan. And then met my band partner, Ikeda Yukari, and started a band called Origami Girls. Also did solo, Ms. Meka Nism, and I had an album called Mad to Love that I toured around with, and played over 150 shows in Japan.
Oh, wow. And you were there for how long?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. And
then I went back for her wedding, and I recorded more stuff that's never been released. The release date to be announced.
So it's stuff we may get to hear.
Stuff that you may get to hear. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I've been sitting on that for a while, but I think it's time to release the bilingual Japanese-English craziness that is Origami Girls and Ms. Meka Nism with collaborators in Japan.
Are you doing this all on your own, or anyone from when you were there?
My forever sister is Yukari. Yukari Ikeda has a rock bar in Osaka called Rock Bar in Abyss. Everybody go if you're in Osaka. As the world opens up, we'll just start taking trips over to visit her. She was my main band partner with Origami Girls. She's a bass player, singer, songwriter with her rock bar. I'm going to be working with her no matter what I release, because she's still like my family, my Japanese sister. And also I recorded a couple different places, but most recently at Hide Ultrabide's studio, crazy punk rocker in Kyoto. And we have a really abstract album that we were waiting to release next time I went back to Japan, because he loves the raw guerrilla marketing of having a in-home concert release in the studio. And we were waiting to do that. Obviously there was a few things that came up in the past few years that prevented that so far, but it could happen in the future. So some collaborators in Japan for sure.
And some of your current, you released a single 2021?
Yeah, I released a couple of singles during this time period, and the day fell out of Apex Arts Studios with Shauna Ballard in North Hollywood, California, and LA, and really bonded with her. Want to do lots of projects with her. We really were talking about doing a heart healing project. This is the first single release from our collaborations. We've been working on other things, But we actually did a music video last time when I was in LA too, featuring the beautiful young actress Bella Hammerly and director Chris Villain, who's a big, he's just a big deal. So, so that music video will come out soon, and some other things too. You know, it can only reveal so much.
So none of the big secrets.
Yeah, but that music video is definitely coming out soon. So look for the Dayfell music video coming out soon.
Great. Can't wait to see it. And you're also involved with the Recording Academy?
I am. Currently, I am serving my second term as governor for the Florida chapter for the Recording Academy, which is with the Grammy Awards. So I've attended a couple Grammy Awards, which has been an amazing experience. And I just attended this recent Grammy Awards, which was in Las Vegas, which was a very different experience than the one in LA. Beautiful experience being in Las Vegas. Very positive Grammy Awards this year. And I designed my own dress, and was created by Psycho Seamstress, Orlando Fashion District, with Gina and Tracy over there. Gina can engineer anything, so my crazy vision came to life because of Psycho Seamstress. Then I really wanted my friend to paint it, and my brilliant friend Damian Caballera painted it. So now it is on its way to a museum exhibit in upstate New York. That's because Psycho Seamstress is cool, and she's a celebrity seamstress, and I think a lot of her red carpet looks are going up there. But my very extravagant, post-apocalyptic shaman rock goddess dress is going up to an exhibit from me wearing it at the Grammy Awards. And my name is in the program because I'm a governor. And actually next term I'm becoming president, which is kind of a big deal for Orlando because I'm the first president from Orlando for the Florida chapter, and also a big deal for diversity because I am the fourth woman in 25 years. So I'm very excited to take on that role and be of that service for the board, and to really serve our music community in advocacy and mentorship and education in the history that we are, and in getting people involved and representing the underrepresented, which surprisingly in the Grammy Awards, as you probably know, is rock and metal and alternative, which I think is a little underrepresented. So as we were here at a rock concert tonight, let's represent the underrepresented.
Yes. Sitting in the parking lot. We will soon be going in, though.
Yes.
Yes. So is there any outside of the Grammys? You're bringing back some of your stuff from Japan. Do you have anything else going on?
Yeah, I'm working closely, live performance-wise. I've been focused mostly on outdoor performances for the time because it felt really intuitive with what's going on, and kind of getting back to nature. Sounds strange, but it's a good time to realize the world that we live in and how beautiful it is. So I've been working closely in association with Isla Valhalla. I am part of the Tea and Tarot events and Tea and Tarot Emporium, and we often do like tarot card reading and tea parties, and I'm often the tarot card reader and other type events like that. But we have gone into a new cycle of theatrical events. So, as you know, there was the inaugural year last year of the Central Florida Witches Ball.
Yes.
There was a character written for me named Baroness Alto, which was the rock and roll fire witch, who is very loud, very red, very crazy. So they wrote it for me, which is great. They wrote a part for me for a rock opera. I got to be crazy and witchy, which was perfect. CJ Sugita Jackson is heading up that with his husband, Sai Sugita Jackson, and all of the collaborators over at Isla Valhalla. And it's amazing. The Central Florida Witches Ball is a dope project. It's ongoing. So Michael and CJ and Joni and others have created this world where these witches live, so our characters can come in and out and create different events. We're doing a witches tea party in around July because it's the summer months and outside is very hot. I believe we're doing it at Penguin Point Productions, which is the new theater in Oviedo Mall. And then back in October, we're doing a few days of theatrical performance at the Isle of Valhalla for the full stage show of the Central Florida Witches Ball out in Chuleta, Florida at the Isle of Valhalla, which is just on the other side of University of Central Florida. And then I just threw my first music festival out there called the Urban Shaman Music Fest, and we're doing another one in the beginning, middle of November, which is the Urban Shaman Fest. So it's actually focused on the healing classes during the day and then the music at night. So doing some festivals, doing some outdoor stuff, doing some, rock opera, musical theater performances, and always love doing performance art. I work a lot, with Central Florida, or with the Masami Koshikawa and some other local performance artists for other performances. Last year I did we do something called Creature Cabaret, and we did this also in October, the Creative City project at the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center, and I was the goddess of death. It's one of the things I do. And so I show up as performance art, musical theater. Obviously, I'm actually currently getting my master's and PhD in philosophy and divinity. So that shows up a lot in the performance and music that I create. So I'm writing some books right now too, that kind of bridge the gap of what our spiritual health and relationship to self, and our crazy expression, which I so fondly love being a little bit more wild than most people, as the heavy metal, performer. But totally into meditation. So let's see what happens from that.
Yes.
Dropping hints. Yeah, I think there's a lot to come, but I think that you and I will keep talking as the days come, because there's lots of stuff to always talk about, and we definitely love hanging out. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and can't wait to listen to and see everything exciting that you have coming up.
Thanks, David.
All right. Thank you.
Lucas Photography, yeah!
You're listening to Rock at Night.
The introductory song, Get On Down, is from blues artist Billy Bass Alford. Look for his music at ReverbNation.com.